What is going on, guys and gals? It's your boy J Love coming at you with another video about non-CDL and CDL Hotshot. In this video, guys, we're going to be talking about how to maximize your hours and get the most out of your ELD. But before we do that, I want to give a quick shout out to my guy Kenneth. If you don't know who he is, he works for RTS Financial Services. He's one of my good friends. He also works for Ryan Transportation. He can hook you up with a great factoring company and a great fuel card. Doesn't do contracts, doesn't have minimums, doesn't mess with any of that bull crap that a lot of these companies are trying to put on people and take advantage of them. Also works for Ryan Transportation, so we can hook you up with Ryan Transportation, get you set up with them. They're moving 15 to 20,000 parcels a month. They have a free load board as well, like I said, free, that you can start using on day one of having them, having their fuel card and factoring company through RTS, and then you can start moving freight for them. You know, we're always complaining about how it's hard to find companies that will use new authorities. Ryan Transportation's right there, and they're willing to help you. But yeah, let's get to the video. Okay, guys and gals, thank you so much for being a part of this video. Like the title says, like I've said before, we're talking about hours, talking about ELD, kind of going over what our drivers like to do to maximize their ELD, to maximize their time on the road, maximize efficiency, make it easy for them. Now, we're kind of going to talk about Ray and what he likes to do. A lot of times, Ray's going to be starting pretty early in the morning. He does that so he can get done earlier in the day, so you can find a better spot at the truck stop. One thing you guys need to understand, if you're starting out, truck stops fill up pretty heavily, especially if you're on, you know, the interstates like I-40 or I-15 or I-5 or wherever, you know. These truck stops are going to fill up. There's not a ton of parking, so it's important that you can get there earlier, guys. And so Ray, usually what he does, he'll run like 4 to 6 p.m., give or take a little bit, you know, getting loaded, getting unloaded during there, and that gets him at a truck stop quick so that he can start the restart to get his hours for the next day. He finds a good spot, no problem at all. One thing I really like about this is the ability to drive early in the morning. You know, one thing that's super important, guys, is that you guys can get unloaded as early in the morning, so you have time to A, book a load if you're trying to dispatch yourself, B, deadhead to a load that you're going to find, or C, get loaded. You know, a lot of places close by 1, 2, 3 p.m. They don't load after that, and so if you're unloading at noon, you know, they're probably during lunch, so they're probably going to push you to 1. You're not going to have any time to deadhead anywhere to get the best load possible. You're not going to have much time to book another load for yourself, and all this stuff. So it's important that you guys can get to the drop-off locations as soon as possible. If you're driving from like an 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., you know, give or take, and then you have to start at 8 a.m. the next day, but you still have 2 or 3 hours to get to the drop-off, you're not going to get there till 11. By the time you're unloaded, it's already noon, you know, and then we don't have much time to get you to the next spot. But if you're ready to go at 8 a.m., me as a dispatcher, I've seen plenty of times that when I tell the brokers, hey, my guy's already there, he's unloaded, ready to go, they're more willing to use us than if I say, hey, yeah, he's going to be ready to go at noon. You know, they're trying to find a truck that they know for sure can pick that load up, be there on time, do what they're saying they're going to do. And so obviously they're going to go for the truck that's closest and unloaded, ready to go. So it's really important, guys, that, you know, you try to get to your drop-offs as soon as possible. And that's what works better with running an earlier shift, you know, if you run a 4 to 6, because usually by 8 a.m. you're going to be at your first drop-off. You know, if you have a couple hours you need to drive still that morning, you can, no problem. You're there ready to go. You're there ready to pick the next load up. You can still bust 5, 6, 7 hours out, and then you can take a break at like 6 or 7 p.m. and be ready to go the next day in the morning. Now, the way that we run our restarts, guys, is we do them over the weekend. I've seen a lot of times that you can still run a 1,000-mile load over the weekend that paying $230, $240 a mile, so you're still doing a $2,400, $2,500 load over the weekend and still be able to do your restart, guys. You know, for example, if we pick up Friday earlier in the morning, so let's say we pick up Friday 8 or 9 a.m., we're still going to have, you know, probably 7 or 8 hours of drive time left, so you bust out the 7 or 8 hours, which is going to be, you know, a good amount of miles. And then Saturday you can be done by midday. Let's say you're done by 1 or 2 p.m. You're basically in the town where you're going to be dropping off by then. You know, you've busted out the 8, 900, 1,000 miles. And then you can start your restart there, and then you just deliver first thing Monday morning, you know, because even if you're going to restart at 4 a.m. on Monday, you know, you're ready to go. You can deliver the last 2 hours, maybe the last hour or so, and be at your delivery Monday morning and be making good money. And that's how we do it. That's how we have always done it. We always take the opportunity to restart over the weekend if we can, even if we still have a good amount of hours left. So for example, if we find a smaller load over the weekend, let's say Ray started driving on Wednesday that hitch or Tuesday that hitch, we still have 30 hours, but we're still going to try and do a restart over the weekend so that we keep the ball rolling, guys. We don't want that restart to fall during the week when we could be dropping loads off and picking loads up. It's best to do it over the weekend when most people are closed, so you're not going to do many pickups over the weekend. I think I've done a couple on a Saturday before. You're not going to do really any drop-offs over the weekend unless you're doing cars or, you know, some places that require Saturday drop-off. You can get it done, but mostly that's going to be the best time to be doing your restart, get your fresh 70 hours, and be able to be back on the road at 4 or 5 a.m. on Monday to keep killing it, guys. So I just want to make this quick video, talk about how we kind of run our hours, how we maximize, how we be as efficient as possible, and this really keeps you on the drop off at 8 a.m., the pickup at 10 a.m. Like, you're just going to keep doing that, keep doing it, and keep making that money, boys. So yeah, this is your boy J Love. I want to make this quick video, and I hope you all have a great day.